Abby?
Yes.
You know what?
Mr. Glyph?
You know what I thought about?
What?
If you had a McDonald's meal named after you, you know what it would be? Like the Duckiebi meal? I can see it now, right? The Duckiebi meal. Plastered on a billboard coming to a McDonald's near you.
Yeah.
Your head-ass McDonald's meal would be a melted iced coffee and the soggy breading of a McChicken.
How dare you?
Yeah.
That was so rude.
I'm sorry.
First of all, I don't even like bread like that.
It's not bread, it's breading. Legally, they can't
breading?
call it. The breading. Like, you know the crust of a... Not even a spicy McChicken. It's the soggy mayonnaise-filled breading of a McChicken patty. You know, or as we would call it in our favorite game, the one-armed chef. Chefed. Fuck. I take two. The chicken burger, if you will.
If you were a McDonald's meal, you'd be one of those grilled cheeses.
Yeah.
But the one where it's a hamburger bun, but they flipped it.
That'd be fire. That's not a whole meal. That's not an entire meal, by the way.
I know, but that's just the start of it. That's just a start of it, right? And then
I forgot to tell you what side you'd get.
Oh, yeah. You want to tell me the side? I'll tell you the side I'm giving you.
Yeah, I'll tell you the side.
Okay, go.
Oh, right. You know how, fuck, I didn't think this far ahead. Because this is going to be a tweet. Oh, the side is somebody's visor that fell into the deep fryer. Yeah.
Yours would be an Oreo McFlurry, but replace the Oreo with chicken nugget skin.
That's not... I feel like that would be less bad than you think. And I stand by that.
I guess we have different preferences then.
Okay, welcome back to the Morning Mocha Podcast, where I used a tweet that I wanted to make and didn't make it, and now we're here. And I didn't think this far into the bit. I'm one of your hosts, RunicGlyph. I think this is episode 5, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Glyph.
And I am your other host.
Abby Duckiebi, other host. Co-host.
Co-host Duckiebi.
So we missed 2 weeks, and I guess neither of us were really like, oh, I'll tweet about it, probably. I guess I did, like, at one point, but
yeah.
It was spring break. It was supposed to be my week and to edit, which means, you know, on top of the assignments I had to do over spring break somehow, I would have had to record. I drove home Saturday night because I accidentally slept until 6 p.m. on Friday. And I would have had to record, edit, and upload within like 24 hours. Didn't have a mic at home. And then by the time I had to come back, it was just, there was no way I was going to get it done because I had 2 tests this week. But we're here now. Hopefully you guys liked the last episode. We had my dear friend Matt on as a guest. Abby Duckiebi.
It was so fun.
How was your spring break?
It was so good. I did nothing and I lazed around and I was a sack of potatoes.
Yeah?
Yeah. How was yours?
It was very good overall. Very restful. What did I do? Let's see. I did a lot of adult shit. I'm getting glasses because I'm nearsighted.
Glasses gang.
Yeah, I played a shit ton of Pokemon Scarlet. I only have 6 Pokemon left in the Pokédex now to beat it. Hung out with my mom. We watched some horror movies. We watched Psycho, the 1960s one, and then Misery. They were both really good. And my mom said, "Son, would you like something to drink?" And I said, "Can I have beer?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, I don't want any of that piss water, that Coors Light that you drink.
Beer, ew.
And she said, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's all we have. Would you like wine?" And I said, Hey, mom, can you buy me beer?" and my mom bought me beer. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ew, beer's gross.
Why would you say that?
Because it smells gross.
Have you tried it?
No, because I don't like the smell.
Well, the smell's not the appeal.
What's the appeal?
The
taste?
Kind of. It's an acquired taste.
And a taste I do not want to acquire.
Yeah, fair. I did.
Which one?
What's up?
Which brand did you get?
Shiner Bock.
Never heard of that before.
It's good. I think it's more common in the South. I did have one other cocktail, if you will, that Barbara made for me. I'm sure you saw I wrote that in our little chat thing for topics right before I went to take a pee.
Yes.
So in our Discord, I wrote Barbara's constipation concoction. Somehow, and this might be a little TMI if you're squeamish about poop. I don't know, just click to the next chapter or whatever. It's in the description.
Does fecal matter?
Does fecal matter?
It does fecal matter.
Does fecal matter, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was constipated for a little over...
Fertilizer.
Yeah? Isn't that, Frob's brother? They build the shit?
Huh?
Fertilizer and Frob. Don't they build shit, right?
Is.
Like aren't you a little young to be building a giant massive penis?
I do not know what you're talking about.
And they have their older sister, and she's like, "Mom, Fertilizer and Frob are building sex toys in the yard again." Oh, my mic is so loud. It's peaking. Holy shit. Okay. Around 6:37, I need to fix that. I was yelling into it. I'm so sorry, audience.
Wow. Criminal. You're yelling at the
so
audience?
Bad. Holy shit.
I'd cry
okay.
right now.
Listen. Anyway, so I was constipated for like a little over 5 days. It was becoming very painful. My mom was like,
damn.
Yeah, I know. And it was after I shat my guts out the Monday before, and then I had like one little nugget that Wednesday, and then I was just screwed, man. It took till like Tuesday. I tried Miralax. It didn't work. I took the wrong dosage apparently, so I took it again, and then it still wasn't doing much. It could take a while to kick in sometimes, so that's fine. It's whatever. My mom's like, "Listen, son." She works at a hospital. She's a nurse. She's like, "I have this remedy that I give my patients. It's gonna sound gross, but you gotta trust me on this." I was like, "Okay, what's up?" She goes, "Again, it's gonna sound really gross, but you just gotta trust me." And then she said, "Okay, so prune juice probably helps you shit, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "All right, so listen. Take prune juice, you microwave it, and you mix it with Dr. Pepper." And she was like explaining the entire science behind it. She was like, "The prune juice will, help with making you shit, and then the warmth will like relax your muscles, and the fizzing will open you up." Blast mine in a little bit, It worked pretty well.
Interesting.
It was not pretty. Not pretty at all, but it worked. And then after that, the Miralax kicked in, so whatever fluids were left in my body were gone. But that was cool. So I was able to poop. It took a while. Yeah.
You know what I heard that helps? Specifically, was it yellow mango or dragon fruit?
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the pink one. I'm pretty sure it's the yellow one. Because it has so many seeds in it, but the dietary fiber in there is crazy. So it's strong, apparently.
Really? Okay, because I thought it was like how snow works. Like, you're not supposed to eat the yellow one because it has pee in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
This one will just make you poop a lot.
So, if I had drank my pee, would that have made me poop more? As a biologist, can you tell me this?
Well, according to my calculations.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Different parts.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you pick a topic from our little list, and we'll go on our next little segment here.
Where do I want to go next? I would like to chat about pelvic floor while we're on the case of anatomy.
Oh, I was hoping you'd pick that. So, about my pelvic floor. Hey, if you just skipped here from the last timestamp, you may also want to skip ahead if you don't like pee, but it's very loosely about that, so you're probably fine. So apparently holding your pee isn't great for you, like for long periods of time.
Yeah, terrible for you.
Yeah, well, sometimes I like to make the drive from home to college and vice versa in one shot. It's about 3 hours. So I just pee right before I go, and I just hold it for the last hour and a half, and it hurts sometimes, but it's worth it to just get where I'm going in one shot. I drive a hybrid, so I don't have to stop for gas as long as I fill up at the start. Sometimes it's feels like I'm walking up the stairs with a water balloon in my pouch.
Yeah.
But it's fine. But over the years, because that's just one instance. Obviously, I'm a gamer, so my middle school CS:GO days, I would just not pee for hours at a time. And I think at my young, ripe end of my teenage years, or I guess, I don't know. I don't know if I've said my age or not. I don't have to. It's whatever. At this young point in my life, this college age, got a bit of a low flow situation going. So I am worried that my pelvic floor might be fucked up.
Ooh.
Welcome back to the Piss and Shit podcast.
Tag yourself. Are you piss or are you shit?
Listen, I like to think I'm a piss. I'm more of a shit, though.
I don't know what I'd categorize myself as.
I
Something,
feel like whatever
for sure.
I say, I'm an asshole here.
You're gonna call me period?
No, my God, no.
I would consider myself a period.
Would you?
Yeah, not that often, but
I thought it was
sucks.
only piss or shit. But if we could be other things, I want to be bile, I think.
Ooh, bile. Now that needs a warning.
Leave in the comments below. Chime in. Sound off. What is your favorite bodily excrement?
Which bodily
piss?
excrement are you?
Is it shit?
Tag yourself. Bile's an interesting pick,
Bile?
though.
Yeah. Is it one of the other ones? Is it the one that a lot of people think is its own thing, but some say it's just pee, if you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Who knows?
I'm so educated. I know innuendos.
I'm so proud of you. You've come so far.
I'm learning. What can I say? I am in college.
Shit, yeah. No, that's true. Oh my God, I remembered another thing that I didn't put on the topics list, but I just opened I had Twitter open just in case. Did you see the Justin Roiland shit got thrown out? In court?
No.
You know how he's the guy that, he was,
Rick and Morty guy?
Yeah, voice of Rick and Morty. And also sexter of minors. And,
ooh,
avid user of slurs. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, so he got dropped from Adult Swim very fast. Rick and Morty was going to move on without him. His, game company, Squanch Games, dropped him. Pretty much everyone did. And then he just tweeted, March 22, so yesterday, I guess. I have always known that these claims were false, and I never had any doubt this day would come. I'm thankful that this case has been dismissed, but at the same time, I'm still deeply shaken by the horrible lies that were reported about me during this process. Most of all, I'm disappointed that so many people were quick to judge without knowing the facts based solely on the word of an embittered ex trying to bypass due process and have me canceled. That it may have succeeded, even partially. It is shameful, however, now that the legal case has ended, I've determined to move forward and focus both on my creative projects and restoring my good name. And then, I don't know if you know who Skady420 is. She's fucking hilarious, but she tweeted a video where it was I'm so glad I didn't almost get caught for liking kids and kidnapping people and trying to touch kids, because I was really worried for a second there that I did, but I'm glad I didn't, and I'm gonna get back to doing what I love doing, and that's not touching kids. And it was really fucking. I retweeted it, I think. And by the way, the thing I read from Justin Roiland was an image, and he just captioned it "Justice." And then all the comments are like, so were those Facebook messages to teens fake, Justin? Wow, so glad to hear all those screenshots of you creeping on minors were doctored. Oh, they weren't? Oh. But what about the inappropriate DMs? What about the underage DMs? What about the DMs? Are they real? Oh god, I don't even want to read, because somebody posted an image and they're disgusting. Yeah.
What a funky guy.
You can say fucky guy, I agree. He's a little fucky.
He's a little fucky.
Yeah.
But funky in the sense of, ooh, funky.
Somebody responded, "Hey Morty, I turned myself into a Notes app apology, Morty. I'm canceled, Rick." I'm canceled, Rick. That wasn't a Rick voice, but yeah.
It was close enough. I got the joke.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I understood it.
What else we got? The Streamer Awards happened.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. Pretty big event. It went great, it seems like, overall. There was some minor stuff that came out of it. We don't have to dwell on it because people have already shit-talked it all to death, and it's a pretty serious thing, and it's unfortunate, but that was mostly to do with the after party, which is more just streamer drama that we don't have to go into. I'm sure you could find something on it, and Cutie Cinderella tweeted basically, I don't know, it was within this past week, like, kind of wish I hadn't talked about it as much as I did, because people are just sending hate and we don't need that. So I don't want to contribute to that. But Streamer What's happened, it was very cool. The WL and Poggers side of Twitch came together for it, which is great. And then, there's the... actually, I'm stealing content from the Yard at this point, because I guess that's where I heard the story I told you beforehand. Go watch that. Basically, streamers Ludwig and Hassanabi were interviewing people, and Hassan is out of pocket. That's about it. I don't remember the whole context, but it was interesting. I'm sure you could find a lot of the good moments from it online. There's an animation, though, called Peepo Goes to the Streamer Awards, and they did one last year similarly. It's very cute. It's a little Peepo frog, and just, like, out-of-context voice lines from streamers. And it's pretty entertaining. It's only, like, 2 minutes. So go watch that, and go watch the Streamer Awards videos in a row, because they're pretty cool. But I guess to naturally transition into... actually, first of all, let's talk about people that were there. Cutie Cinderella, the host of it, the creator of it, the fun, like the main organizer and founder of it and stuff, had a podcast with another streamer, Maya Higa, called Wine About It, that I actually liked a lot. That went away for a little bit, because Maya was kind of stepping back from the internet a little bit. But they're bringing it back. I love Maya. It's great. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with Maya and Cutie Cinderella is a pretty prolific Twitch streamer. She got her start on the Austin show, and then just went on to start organizing a shit ton of events, like the Streamer Awards and also Master Baker, and Shit Camp and stuff like that. And then Maya Higa is another huge streamer. She runs something called the Alvea Sanctuary in Texas, it's an animal sanctuary, and all her stuff is like animal content, which is pretty cool. And they have a podcast called Wine About It, where once a month they upload like a 3-hour podcast of them being wine drunk. And it's good. Yeah, but it's a monthly podcast. It's not like an hour a week.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
But yeah, for sure, it's a lot. But it's pretty entertaining. So I highly recommend checking that out when it comes back. But I guess to talk about a pretty prolific streamer that wasn't at the Streamer Awards, that was not able to go. Or I guess 2, if you want to credit one of them. I personally don't, because I think he's a fucking tool and cuck. I'm sure you know where this is going if you keep up with the internet at all. But Sneeko and Moist Critical.
Dun, da, da, da.
Abby, you brought this one up. You want to tell the viewers about it?
Well, I don't know the history, but I do know what happened recently. And it's that Sneeko just has a collage of people who he doesn't really like. I didn't realize he called people soy boys either.
For sure.
And so, basically, Sneeko's whole thing is being one of those alpha males,
he's an Andrew Tate,
all the women,
brown noser.
Yeah, and he was talking. First of all, he likes the movie Cuties, which, if you don't know, has a bunch of children being sexualized in it. Mm-hmm. So not the best, or I'm not gonna say not the best, bad movie. And he said it was his favorite. And then alongside that, he likes to talk about his girlfriend cucking him. And I won't go into detail about what that means.
There's a pretty popular podcast clip, now more so than ever, where it's just him talking to people. I'll try and remember to put clips in here, because there's some good ones for this. But let me just type around 18 minutes, we started talking about Sneeko. Yeah. But you know how, if you're a listener to the podcast, I talked a lot of shit about Aiden Ross. They make similar content now. They've both kind of gone from having their own mind and being free thinking, to dick riding Andrew Tate, to for lack of a better word. But there's a relatively old podcast clip of Sneeko where he's like, "Yeah, I went to a swinger party with my girlfriend and watched her fornicate with guys in front of me, and it broke me. And I think everybody should experience it once.
I did it 3 more times.
And then I did it 3 more times, and it sucked. But I think everybody should experience it. And then a big part of it is streamer Destiny made a meme that's just some distorted Squidward face that's me when I'm in a cucked competition. My opponent is Sneeko. And then Charlie, Moist Critical, found a screenshot of his Discord, or where Sneeko sent a thing to his fans to say quick, how do I respond to this?
Oh yeah.
Then it all culminated in this one clip where basically Charlie was having to go back and forth with Sneeko on Twitter and Twitch and stuff, and so he couldn't pull up Sneeko's stream on Twitch because he kept dropping words that were gonna get him banned. So he was just watch my clips, see what I'm saying. And then Sneeko starts dancing around with a gun, like a fucking dumbass, like finger on the
Like a
trigger, horrible gun
weirdo.
etiquette. Just dancing around with a pistol, like swinging it around, being like, "How about you watch these clips? Watch these clips. This is what's gonna happen when I come to Florida. Watch these clips." And keeps holding up his magazines, and there's this iconic clip of Moist Critical, sitting there in his like bathrobe, open to his 6-pack. This dude is fine as hell. I'll say it. Looks like he looks like the new coming of Jesus. Everyone says that. It's not just me.
Sleeper build.
Yeah, he's got a very aesthetic build. And he's sitting there with this open bathrobe. And he just like starts pulling out guns. He's like, "You fucking dummy. You absolute buffoon. This is not a clip. This is a magazine. What you have here is a magazine." And then he puts the pistol down. He picks up like a huge ass rifle. And he's like, "This is also," cocks the gun, "not a clip." And then like releases the magazine. "These are mags." It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fucking
But
crazy.
they're essentially beefing.
Mm.
Oh, because Sneeko also wants to fight Moist, but Moist is inches shorter than him.
Mm-hmm.
But Sneeko actively avoids people who are around his height and build to fight. And that's one of the other things that he was getting made fun of for. Besides the big list.
Yeah, and him not responding to people such as, Turkey Tom, for example, who made a very good video, like well-made video about him. Or Jay Aubrey. And then Turkey Tom, like, made a response to Sneeko's response, where Sneeko's like, "I bet you wouldn't debate me." And then Tom, ecstatically was like, "Yeah, no, I'll happily do it. Like, just tell me when. I think it'd be interesting to just sit and talk." And then he just didn't respond. He took him out of his little third-grade macaroni collage of his soy boys.
Yeah.
So, Abby, I have a question
Yes.
for you. For any of our young male viewers who may, be on a dangerous path as far as the, I guess, alt-right pipeline, you would call it, taking the red pill, getting, trying to fight the Matrix.
Yes.
As a woman, if somebody came up to you and was like, "Hey, these are my interests. I'm attractive, right?" And it was like Sneeko and stuff like that. And it was like, "I kind of think this guy's based." What are your thoughts on that?
I would either run the other way or give the most disgusted look ever.
Okay, cool. That's what I figured.
And no in between.
Yeah, sorry to put you on the spot like that. I just for any younger viewers that might be thinking like, "Oh, maybe this does make sense. Maybe I am a victim of the universe."
And if you think looking at me is me being a woman and a feminist, no, I'm judging you on your character as a human.
True. Tell him.
And your character, ooh, little funky. Little funky if this is your role model.
Bro, their character
so
looks
check your real role models, guys.
Their character looks like David from the hit children's novel No David.
What?
You ever seen that? It's the kid with he's tipping over a goldfish.
No, which character?
You never seen this? It's a picture book. It's called No David by David Shannon.
No, I know No David, but what?
Yeah, he looks like
character are you
David from No
comparing
David.
to? Who does?
Just you said their character is you said if they're looking at you like saying it's just because you're a feminist or whatever, their character is bad, and I'm just saying if they like their character, never mind.
No, I get it.
Never
You got
mind,
the teeth
man.
like David.
If I have to explain it, it's not funny. God.
I didn't have enough context
Abby.
clues.
What the fuck? It was an easy
I need
layup.
context clues.
It was a layup.
Ha
You
ha
were so close to greatness. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's so mean. You know that's unfair.
No, I'm trying to contribute.
Why is the 9th Google image picture David streaking? I just sent it to you.
Oh,
It's just, that's gross.
David,
Dude,
please.
Sneeko would love that.
True.
Oh,
Anyways, guys, we should be your role models instead.
true.
Not really.
Probably not. I've not been taking care of myself recently. It's pretty bad.
I've been something.
Yeah?
I've been floating through space and time.
Damn.
Yeah, what can I say?
Alright.
I do that on the occasion.
Speaking of gross things, I wrote teddy bear toe cheese in the topics. Yeah, that was clickbait. Actually, what happened is, sorry. I went home for spring break. My girlfriend lives in my hometown, and I took her to Cheesecake Factory and Build-A-Bear, and it was a lot of fun. And that's all. But it was very cute. It was first time in a while we've gotten to like go out and have a long date like that. And they were selling Animal Crossing Build-A-Bears for half off, so I now have a little KK slider guy that I got for under $20 from Build-A-Bear.
Oh, I gotta text my friend that they're doing that.
I don't know if it's still for sure happening. It might have just been at my local one at home, but it's worth checking because they had Isabel, they had Tom Nook, and they had KK Slider.
I want Tom Nook.
I fucking knew you were gonna say Tom Nook.
He's so silly looking.
Yeah, and I feel like you and Tom Nook have similar energy.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
I didn't play Animal Crossing.
Oh,
what
no,
does that
don't worry
mean?
about it. Don't worry about it.
Viewers?
They can't help you.
I'm counting on you for this one.
Just like...
The comments? I'm reading
what
them.
comments? Our channel's dead. Our channel is never alive.
We got, count it, 1 comment.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna comment.
One of them is family. One of them is girlfriend.
Damn.
Yeah.
They really be your own kind.
Also, tell me if we need to cut this out. Is Alexis okay?
She's something.
Because I see her tweeting about flat earth shit. And I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah.
This is my official call out to fan of the pod, RunicGlyph.
Love you, Suki.
Are you good?
This is coming from a place of
We're concerned.
love.
We're concerned.
Listen, I got...
Wait, the earth isn't flat. I'll say that now.
I'll school you. I'll go school you.
RunicGlyph guest feature, except we're just giving like a basic lesson on why the earth is round.
Except it's therapy.
Just the many experiments that have been done and an intervention.
Oh, but also another thing I just want to say about how you went to
Build-A-Bear?
the Cheesecake Factory and Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
This guy really clickbaited me in DMs. What the hell?
I did write teddy bear toe cheese. I thought it sounded good. Oh, actually, wait, no, there was.
Does it sound good?
There was a tornado, like that ran over by our houses and the literal mall that we were in. So in between the Cheesecake Factory and Build-A-Bear, we had to quickly leave Cheesecake Factory. I can't believe I forgot about this. And then take shelter in like the dank ass basement of a Sears or some shit like that. And I didn't have service, so I was like, "Hey, Abby, can you text my mom that I'm alive? Can you text my grandma now? Can I call my grandma on your phone?" And it turns out it wasn't because of the storm. It was because right before the storm, my family or my grandmother was like at the AT&T store figuring out my family's phone plan. And so, pleased to announce, for the first time in 5 years, I've upgraded my phone and no longer sharing a 12 gig plan of 5 people. So it's kind of nice. Yeah, and then we drove home in the hail, and it was fucking terrifying.
Hail?
Oh yeah, like golf ball sized. Like, I'm impressed Abby's car is good. Yeah. Well, it wasn't... We thought it stopped, and then it just got bad as we were driving. It was terrifying. I don't know how she stayed that calm. I don't think I would have if I was the one driving.
Dude, we have not had snow up north.
Yeah?
Like, I think 1 to 2 days.
You'd be shocked how often we get hail here compared to, like, how often we get ice in any other form. And it's mostly, like, during tornadoes.
I don't really get hail.
Do you guys get tornadoes at all?
Not really.
I was gonna say, because I'm like right in the middle of tornado, or like right at the like up and down of Tornado Alley.
Recently, I think I did. Not recently, but like the last 2-3 years. Do tornadoes turn the sky green? Because there was one thing that happened, and the sky turned green.
I think like radioactivity does that. Do you live in Chernobyl?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's step one.
What?
Wait, real quick.
But also,
real quick.
I don't know how accurate that fact is.
Do you think we both have tornadoes named after us? Like with the same names?
I don't.
I
Actually,
want to see
I
whose
don't.
tornado is stronger.
I know more about hurricanes.
Or hurricanes. Hurricanes, that's what I meant, sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay,
there's not enough hurricanes for that.
Oh, you'd be shocked. There is a hurricane
here, at least. Oh my god, Ace.
Yeah, it was in 1960. It's spelled the Y, though. There's none with an IE. I looked.
Boo!
But Hurricane Abby, 1968, it made landfall in Cuba, Florida, and North Carolina. The first tropical cyclone, first named storm, and first hurricane on the Fuck, the Wikipedia thing shut off. Well, we'll never know. Lowest pressure was 909. Oh my god, it went up to 75 miles per hour for a minute. What was the rating? It was decreasing as I don't know. Lasted for at least a week. How do I see what the rating is? What is the strength of it? It's not Geiger's because that's radioactivity, right?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't pay enough attention.
Okay, well, 75 miles per hour is the peak. Is there a Hurricane TJ? No, there is a TJ Hurricane Jeep product though. Or sorry,
but
it's not
I
a Jeep
just
product. It's a fender flare. Yeah.
The sky does turn green sometimes when there's a tornado.
Oh, well, you win.
Yeah, but it's because it's the water, but it doesn't necessarily always turn green.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a dark gray with a greenish tint.
That makes sense. Have you ever seen I forget what they're called. The water straws though that form over the ocean during storms?
No.
It's like a siphon. It just comes down from the clouds and it could start a hurricane. It's a very tiny one, but they usually don't. Sometimes they just kind of it looks like fingers reaching down. A water spout is what it's called, I think.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's a small tornado basically. Tornadic water spouts are tornadoes that form over water or move from land to water.
I see what it is.
There's some small ones, but every time I go to the beach with my family, we just kind of see them off in the distance. It's pretty cool actually.
I've never seen one before.
A lot of the time we just see them forming as they're reaching down, and it looks like somebody's poking the ocean, But they're usually really far.
I wonder how that forms.
Wind in a circle.
That's so
water
interesting.
Vacuum.
It looks like a vacuum,
It's basically, yeah.
And they're all curved, which is fun.
Yeah, they're usually pretty
We
curved.
used to have a lot of hurricanes where I live, though. There used to be a lot of hurricanes where I live.
I mean, that makes sense.
It would be really... well, I mean, it wasn't fun having no power, but it was fun for me as a little kid walking down the street and there just being water everywhere.
Yeah?
Just because I was a little kid, I don't know seriousness. I was 5. But Splish Splash was so fun.
You taking a bath?
I mean, that water was really disgusting, so no.
Fair. Probably needed one. I need one. I smell bad. I'll admit it.
I shower so often.
That's good. I do too.
So cleanly.
I'm very cleanly.
I swear, I don't know if I'm misremembering this or as a child I was just over exaggerating, but I swear the water went up to my chest as a kid.
No way.
I swear, because I live right next to the coast.
Okay. Actually, then yeah, I believe that.
But I don't
Low
think
sea
so,
level
because...
have an ass.
Actually, I live on a hill.
Oh, well, fucking good for you then.
Above sea level.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, but it was just so silly. My parents told me that never happened, but I swear, my little kid brain remembered it like that.
You want to know what a part of me still wants to believe?
What?
My friend,
the Tooth Fairy?
A good friend of mine who he used to not really be comfortable with me saying his name, so I'm not going to, just in case. But a good friend of mine, known him since 4th grade, still keep in touch, once told me that when he was a kid, he took his DS and some pillows or something and crawled into a storm drain as a little fort for a bit. Part of me still thinks it's true. I won't lie. I'm sure he was just saying that. But holy shit, I want to believe it because that goes hard.
Does it?
Yeah, because
those are kind of gross.
Oh yeah, well I didn't know that.
Oh.
I was I don't know, 9.
I'm gonna go make a fort in there now too.
I mean, okay.
Well, as a kid, I probably would have said that.
I asked
but
my
now I know
I
that
asked
they're
my mom
gross.
if I could.
Those grates are heavy though.
No, not one of the great ones. Wait, do you guys not have the ones on the sides of the road?
Yeah, but they have grates too.
For us, not all of them do. Sometimes they're just under a patch of grass and stuff. It's just kind of built into the concrete, and you could probably roll down them. There's some very wide open ones.
We have that, but then as it connects closer to the road, it's usually a grate there. But we have that
We just have them
more
all along the
often
side of
than
the road.
not. We do.
You ready for the Super Mario Bros.
We have
movie?
the ones with grades. I did not know it was coming out.
Oh, it's coming out.
I'm excited to watch.
I mean, it was Mario
now that
Day
I know it's a thing.
a little bit ago. Yeah, it comes out next month.
Ooh,
I think
Mario.
April 21st, I want to say. But another national holiday, or international holiday, excuse me. Ramadan started on, I believe, yesterday. So, Ramadan Mubarak, everyone that celebrates. I think I said that right. I hope I did. I've never personally celebrated Ramadan, but I think it's cool.
I'm scared to attempt, but
fair.
Happy Ramadan.
Yes, happy Ramadan. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments on how I pronounce that, but yeah. Just wanted to make sure to shout that out, especially after we talked about Ash Wednesday for a while, which I know less. I know less about Ash Wednesday than I do Ramadan. So
that's all you need to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That was like the least natural way I could have brought that up. There's new Pokemon cards coming out. Themed around Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
I don't know about Pokemon like
Nah,
that.
me neither. I don't follow the cards anymore.
I want to collect cards, but I also don't have it in me to care.
There's an online Pokemon TCG game if you ever want to learn. I would be so down to play it.
TCG?
Trading card game. You can register your cards online because they usually come with like a little barcode when you get them. And you can also unlock digital cards too. I think I had an account with a lot of my things scanned because every time I'd buy a booster pack or whatever, it gives you like a little thing to register it on the website, and I did for a few of them.
I know my brother has a bunch somewhere, but I don't know where they are. Maybe I could mint them.
Mint them?
Or get them.
Oh, graded, right? Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I probably will never do that with mine, ironically, unless they're worth a shit ton.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
I didn't start collecting until the 5th generation, so.
I don't know when my brother started collecting, but he was young. And that's all I know.
Yeah. What Pokemon do you like the most?
The most? Ooh. I have like a top 3. But the most out of them?
You can just say the top 3 if you want.
Okay. I like Ditto.
Okay.
Lickitung.
Lickitung, alright.
And Poliwhirl.
Poliwhirl. Interesting.
Because Poliwhirl's so
I
silly.
really agree with Poliwhirl.
You like Poliwhirl?
I love the Poliwhirl line.
Like, do you have a favorite
I have a lot of favorites, unfortunately.
No, but I mean like out of Poliwhirl.
I mean, I think it is honestly probably either Poliwhirl or Poliwrath, yeah. I think Politoed is just okay.
Poliwag.
Poliwag is great, for sure.
Poliwag or Poliwhirl, but Poliwhirl has my heart.
Yeah, I think Poliwhirl is just that perfect middle stage. Like, some Pokemon just don't get that right, but I think Poliwhirl does it so well.
Yeah. It's a sleek transition.
Yeah, and it's perfectly in between the two, like the first and last evolution.
Yeah.
Until they added Politoed, which just kind of sucks, in my opinion. And it's a pain to get.
I've never seen Politoed.
It doesn't look anything like them.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, but it's spelled Toed because it's like toes. It has big toes. Yeah.
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 Wait, why is it green?
That's what I'm saying. And honestly, no one knows. They could have just made it a blue frog and just make it vertical like that.
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't think
it
it's
was
shiny
blue,
as even
I think
blue.
I'd like it way more.
Yeah, right. I think it's shiny's pink. Oh no, it's okay. It's shiny as blue. It's blue with some pink undertones, so it does have a decent shiny. Oh, okay. I think I get why they did it. It's because they made the shiny Poliwrath green, but I still think they could have just switched it and made all the shinies. Shinies don't make sense in Pokemon. I could rant about it, but like,
what a shiny is.
So basically, it's just an alternate color palette, but it has an extremely rare chance. Like, I don't know what it is now, but it's been like 1 out of 4,096 chance every time you encounter a Pokemon that it could be shiny. And it's got like a little like sparkle effect when you get it, and that's really it. But it was added during the Game Boy Color because the 2nd generation was supposed to be the last generation, and that's why that's the only game where you can really like travel back to the region from the game before it. Because Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal were meant to be the sequel, but also the final Pokemon games after Red, Yellow, Blue, Green. Where after you beat the Johto region, you can go back to the Kanto region, the first game, and then fight the gym leaders there and see how much has changed in 2 years and stuff like that. So other than like Black 2 and White 2. They're the only sequels. Oh yeah, and then the final boss at the end of it, like the secret final boss, is on the top of a mountain, and it's the player character from the first game, and so that's like a really, it's actually one of the coolest things in Pokemon. And his theme is so good. Yeah, and he's got like all the starters and a Pikachu and an Espeon and stuff. Yeah.
Ooh, Pikachu on Pikachu.
Yeah. I didn't have a Pikachu, but yeah, it could be.
Oh, could be.
Could be. Okay, that reminds me. I had an idea earlier today. Would you be down to do like a Duckiebi tries Pokemon video? But like, and then but like it'll be a 2-way collab, and so I'll try a game that's like your game, you know? And then we like coach each other or something.
Okay.
So like Duckiebi tries hardcore Nuzlocking.
Oh, maybe not all that.
just a Nuzlocke.
I still don't really understand what a Nuzlocke
Permadeath.
is. But, ooh, that's good.
So you have to get attached to them, and then it hurts when they die. And eventually you just become numb, and they're tools of war. But the first few ones are great, because you get super attached to them.
I think the only thing I would have that you don't really play is like Wizard 101.
That could still be interesting, I think.
But it's not long.
What's up?
It's not long, like the...
Nuzlocks don't have to be that long either. We would do it with the rare candies, so you can just kind of level up right before the gym and stuff, so you don't have to spend hours fighting wild Pokemon over and over again.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I got, besides... No, because we played Bed Wars together.
True. I'm not good at it, though, at all.
Yeah, I'm not good anymore. I tried to go back to it, and it wasn't it.
That's fair. Did you hear about a new game coming out called Infinite Guitars?
No, what's that about?
It's a new rhythm RPG. I think it's an indie game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's coming. It's about fighting mechs with guitar solos, and it's coming out March 30th, so a week from today, to Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And I don't know if you know who Insane in the Rain Music is, but he makes a lot of jazz songs. He used to make a lot of video game music covers, and now he's switched pretty much to just originals. And the game looks really good, and he's written some songs for it. And
I'm looking at the trailer right now.
It's pretty sick. It looks like it's gonna be very cool. Yeah, I like the style a lot. It kind of reminds me of Persona a little bit, and maybe a little bit of...
I did not play Persona.
Which I don't know anything about, really.
Oh, I did watch a little bit of Danganronpa. Yep. I keep forgetting
clothes in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, La Ropa, I think.
That reminds me of Romper.
So oh, maybe that's where Romper comes from.
Maybe. But that just reminds...
Ropa's clothes, that's right.
I always got confused between the N and the M's in that game. And I just replaced them whenever.
That's fair.
Well, no, I watched the anime.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
I got scared of gore really fast, so I stopped watching.
Oh yeah, I remember one of our first conversations was about Attack on Titan, and you were like, "Yeah, I hated that."
I watched the first season, and then I got too scared at the second season.
I'm impressed you made it through the first season.
I really tried my hardest.
That I can tell, just especially knowing you now. I'm impressed by that.
Dude, that just reminds me. So, like, literally yesterday, I was watching The Menu.
Oh, dude, The Menu's fucked.
No, I couldn't. I
haven't even actually watched it. I've just watched summaries of it because I'm a little pussy boy and I'm just now getting into horror movies.
I think I left because my friend was showing it to us. So I just left after, like, I think the first 30, 40 minutes.
Was it? Which course was it?
It was after the mess.
The mess was the one with the steak and the scissors in it, right?
No, it was the sous chefs.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
You know, to not give any spoilers.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
there's some parts that are so fucked in that movie that you haven't gotten to. I need to watch the whole movie. I mean, I know what happens.
I think I left about 20 minutes after that.
Damn.
After the mess, because it just kept going. I think the other thing is, like, pacing. And it just kept, like, building.
Yeah.
Rather than, like, it wasn't, like, a steady boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Like, every once in a while. It was, like...
It just kept ramping up, huh?
3 rapid fire.
Yeah. Yeah, and that just kept going, apparently, so...
Yeah, so I don't think I could handle that.
If you want one that's, like, a good suspense thriller that isn't... Like, people die, but it's not gory, really. Like, it's just kind of like quick and instant. And it's a consistent pacing, so you always know when to expect it. It's a little bit of a mindfuck towards the end, and it's more of like a commentary, but I watched it pretty recently. It's called Circle.
Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna say that one.
Have you seen Circle?
No, but you were telling me about it before.
Was it? Maybe we talked about it the other podcast, but...
no.
Oh, no?
Just in DMs.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good. I liked it, and it was not too scary, I think. Yeah, I'm about to watch Nightmare on Elm Street for the first time tomorrow, so kind of excited for that.
Which one? Is that one Freddy Krueger?
That is Freddy Krueger.
Fun. Actually, I don't remember which... I don't remember which one is based in Connecticut, but I know The Conjuring is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you heard
There's a museum.
Have you heard of The Sand?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude. If we do open a Morning Mocha Discord server or do a special like server event or something, we should watch The Sand with viewers. There's some some bloody parts and stuff, but it is the worst CGI ever. It's basically people go on spring break, and it's a bunch of dumb college kids. They go on spring break, and they like put all the phones in the bag because nobody's gonna MySpace shit. It's from like early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. And then these two fucking idiots find this like giant shriveled testicle looking alien egg, and decide, damn, let's throw this thing into the fire and shit. And so, surprise, our group of heroes wakes up. It seems like everyone's gone but them. One of them is in a barrel, the fat dude, of course. 4 of them are in a car. Just because they thought it would be funny to put the fat dude with a dick drawn on his face in a barrel. And it is kind of funny throughout the movie. But 4 of them wake up in a car, and then 2 wake up in like a little, I don't know, like a little, not beach house, but like a gazebo watchtower thing that they... Excuse you, Pablo. We're good, it sounds like.
Yeah, I was quiet for when it was going off, so you could cut it out easier.
Thank you. I usually listen to it back when I'm cutting down, so it'll probably be fine.
And now I'm getting a call. Wait.
Oh, no. Answer, tell them they're live on air.
Not texting.
Okay.
It's just my sister.
Okay, cool. And then 2 of them wake up in like a little house thing, and they're like, oh shit, everybody seems to be gone. And then this one chick wakes up on a picnic table. Of course, she's topless because it's a spring break movie. And then she starts walking onto the sand as people are like making fun of her. Yeah, a lot of commentary videos have been made about her. And then
I see it on TikTok.
Yep. And I think it would be so much fun to watch with viewers or something.
So were you saying that one has funny CGI?
It's awful. I'm not kidding. It is so bad. Also, speaking of horror, I started watching Bates Motel. It's very good. This is Bates Motel, but they may as well have called it Based Motel. It's a modern reimagined prequel of Psycho, of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. It follows a teenage Norman Bates and how he becomes a psychopath, basically. And there's new original characters, and there's like a subplot of like organized crime and corrupt police and shit. But like still morally chill sometimes. And there's just like really interesting characters. And the dude that plays Norman, Freddie Highmore, is also in The Good Doctor. I don't know if you watched that. I haven't, but I know it's pretty popular.
I just looked at the picture and I saw him.
Yeah.
I did know him.
But he also voiced, get this, Astro Boy in the hit animated movie Astro Boy.
No.
Yeah. And
I never watched it, but I like how he looks.
No, get this. But also, you remember when Quentin Tarantino... No, M. Night Shyamalan. I don't know why I get them confused. When M. Night Shyamalan tried to make a live-action Avatar movie called The Last Airbender.
Yes.
And all the cast was interestingly chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the girl that played Katara in The Last Airbender is also one of Norman's love interests in the show.
Oh!
And her name is unfortunately Bradley Martin, much like the fitness influencer.
I don't know who Bradley Martin
is. He's
is.
interesting. He seems pretty chill. I don't know. I don't know much about him, but he was on Hassan's podcast, which I listen to sometimes. I kind of liked it. I think he seems chill. Intertesting?
Yeah. A movie night would be nice, except I am a coward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am. It's like.
Wait, which thing? The Sand or Bates Motel?
I think the sand one will be fine.
There's like the closest thing is like bloody pussy stomach that gets kind of torn, or like an arm getting torn off, but it is very clearly fake.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay. But just like other movies.
That's fair, yeah. They still get me too if that makes you feel any better. Like, I'm bad about it.
Yeah, I just think it's like more of the anxiety buildup.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can rationalize out a lot of gore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I think of it like it's part of my school curriculum.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't feel as painful.
That makes sense. You're not like killing animals and then opening the dead bodies, are you? Okay, good. Just making sure we don't need to put you on a watch list or something.
I'm just thinking about like, I know where that organ is.
That's terrifying.
Really... Yeah.
All right.
Or like, would that really be biologically possible?
All right. Well, I'm not letting Drunky be around me with a scalpel anytime soon. So.
Dun dun. That's gonna be the next horror movie.
Drunky.
Drunky.
The duck.
It's like Jaws, but not.
Do you want to read? Do you feel like
nothing like Jaws at all?
I totally just cut you off. Say that again. I'm sorry.
It's like Jaws, but not like Jaws at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want me to read?
Huh?
What'd you say? Before?
Oh. Do you ever think about revisiting Dead by Daylight? And if so, would you want to play Dead by Daylight? Because I almost want to try it again with people that are also new.
I don't mind it.
Okay.
But it is just like, it's just something.
Yeah, it's more of the pressure, right?
I think it's just that I have such bad spatial awareness. I don't know what's going on half the time. I
also do have that problem. And when I played with people, it's with a group of people that pretty much only plays Dead by Daylight. And I was like, I'm new. Don't expect anything from me. I'm not gonna be good. Yeah. And they were like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Do the Jenny. Do the Jenny. Don't fail your fucking your whatever they're called, the QE checks or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. The little checks.
Yeah.
I don't think I was too shabby, and I guess I just had, not that your friends are sweaty, but I had like a group. Okay.
I don't know them that well.
I had less sweaty people.
Gotcha.
Like, I think there was only one who was really, really good. So, they weren't gonna dog on the rest of the three of us because of it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You're just being silly sometimes.
I also have another video idea in that vein.
Ooh.
What if we did a werewolf game video with a bunch of small streamers?
What does that mean?
You know the werewolf game?
Oh, it's
kind of like Mafia.
No.
It's, there's villagers, and then there's a werewolf or two, and they come out and kill people, and there's other roles like the seer. They can see what one person's role is. There's a bodyguard. There's a medium that can talk to the dead. Stuff like that. There's like a board game version of it called One Night Werewolf.
Oh, is it the village one?
Yeah, One Night Werewolf is the like card game version of it that has an app and stuff, but it's a pretty popular game, the werewolf game.
Is it the Salem? What's
Town
that
of
game?
Salem is very similar. It's a social deduction game. Yeah, it's basically Mafia.
That makes me so.
That'd be interesting.
I was thinking about how like this reminds me, like, would I ever revisit Among Us?
Well, hear me out. What if we take it one step further, right? And we get like an actual like
IRL.
We could do that, but it would be a pain in the ass to do that. So we could just use like Minecraft and like get a map of like a town or something. I mean, people have done this before. This is not an original idea, but yeah, you could do narrator, or we could just like all play and have like one person narrate or find something, or we can have command blocks do it. Like, you what?
I would love to host it. Like those, I don't know what's happened to me, but now games like that make me so nervous when I'm in.
That's fair.
I don't have the goofy little
Honestly, I think it'd be a fun thing to cast, and I think you'd be able to host it pretty well.
I think I could do it.
But
I could get a wide variety of people.
Oh, absolutely. And I know a couple people that are getting into streaming. We can get them to play. But we could like have it to where, the wolves actually have to go out and kill somebody. And we take it another step further and have proximity chat on.
I was gonna say you definitely need proximity chat if you're gonna do it.
Absolutely,
like that.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
Right?
Well, fun idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely. I think I'd have more fun hosting it.
Totally. Yeah, I get you.
But I would watch everyone.
Yeah. I think that'd be a fun little video.
Trying to imagine who would be. We could. Oh yeah. What if we had like a? Well, no. I think it's a themed enough with the werewolf. But I know like. Kind of like Clue themes.
Yeah, we could do Clue instead too.
I actually never played Clue before.
Really? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
Clue was one of my family's favorite board games.
Murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. We didn't. My family doesn't really play board games.
Really? Oh, my mom's a huge board game nut.
I play with my cousins though, but not like my parents. Parents are not gamers like me.
I can fix that.
No, you
Tell
cannot.
Papa B to hop on.
I have tried.
Tell Papa B I said hop on Brawl Stars.
He just giggles.
He giggles?
Yeah, he giggles.
I think that's awesome.
I think
You should play Amogus with us.
he's not gonna know what's going on.
He'll know
He's
when
gonna
you're
ask
lying,
me
right?
how to move.
That's
Nah. Cause I don't lie to my parents.
Exactly.
So they don't know how I am when I lie.
That's actually kind of big brain.
The thing is, I get so nervous with lying because I don't lie to my parents. If I do lie at all, it makes me like extremely
Yeah, my mom can
anxious.
pretty much always tell. Except recently. I've gotten better at,
I
Actually,
think my
Mom, I don't
parents
lie to
can
you.
tell.
You are finally listening to the podcast.
Criminal.
No, stop.
Criminal, crime doer.
Crime doer? Oh, I thought. Were
Crime
you,
doer.
Okay. That just sounded like the Squimpus McGrimpus videos of the.
Nope.
Oh, it's just the FNAF VHS tapes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you will probably not catch me lying ever. And if I do, I will probably admit it right away, because
Yeah.
that's why I was never good at Among Us.
Yeah, I don't know. I think one of the last times I played was the first time you invited me to play with your little group, and then I tried to gaslight you, and it was working against you, but everybody else was like, no, we believe Abby, not you, and Abby's like, well, I don't even know now.
Yeah, like, wait, what's going on?
Wait, no, maybe he's right.
Yeah,
like-
did I miss see? I'm very easy to gaslight.
Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I do really have to poop, and I'm feeling a bit of a sharp pain in my chest. So I think we may need to end the pod here. Well, real quick before we go, anything on the email? Because I totally forgot about that.
No.
Nothing?
Yeah, I just checked it before we started.
Okay.
Actually, I'll check it again just to be sure.
Okay.
Grasp at straws, you know.
Yeah, let me look at #morning
Nope.
mocha.
We got a promotion from Capital One.
Capital One? Oh, I'm about to start
Yep.
banking with them actually.
Oh, maybe that's why.
They don't know that.
They're
Oh,
in
actually,
your
sorry, February
walls.
28th. I don't know if that was the last time we recorded or not. No, yeah, we recorded before then because it was that was the day we
February
recorded the last one. Damn, it's been that long.
Mm.
Oh my god, that means it's been almost a month.
Oh my god, did we really slack that much?
Wait, no way.
No, I don't
Oh
think
my
so.
god,
It's been
yeah,
like 2
it sure was
weeks,
because
right?
we didn't record last week or the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But then...
February. Oh my god,
Oh.
it's been almost a month, and I thought it was just 2 weeks.
I thought it was just 2
It
weeks,
is.
too.
I guess, yeah, it's a 2-week gap.
What's I think? We really gotta figure this schedule
Well,
out.
listen. To be fair, when we were scrounging for topics anyway, until we have like consistent guests, I think it's fine if we go like every other week sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
We made it a month consistently. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a guest idea.
Stop.
But I'll tell you off pod because I don't want to spoil it.
Alright.
Alright. Well, I'm going to end recording.
Should we say our
Oh, yeah. Follow us on links in the description, and they're probably on screen at the beginning if I remember to do that.
And email our
email, morningmochapodcast@gmail.com. Is it Morning Mocha Podcast or Morning Mocha Pod?
Morning Mocha Pod.
morningmochapod@gmail.com. Tweeted us with the same hashtag #morningmochapod. Follow us on Twitter, at RunicGlyph, @Duckiebi_. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/RunicGlyph, twitch.tv/Duckiebi. Abby, any closing messages?
Just to recap, check who your role models are, and make sure they are decent
and
people.
not Sneeko.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I had.
Oh, tweet at me, or actually, if you stay to the end, tweet at me or DM me or whatever, and I will respond with, or just say like, I don't know, say McDick and Nuggets, and I'll respond, with what your McDonald's meal would be.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Custom service.
It won't be that custom. Don't worry about it.
You're a bag of fries.
You're a gravy boat filled with barbecue sauce. And pee.
Alright.
High C, more like high P.
Guys,
right,
don't
everyone.
forget in the comments to say your what what
To say what?
bodily fluids you are.
Oh, that too, yeah. Let me know your bodily fluid, and I'll respond with your McDonald's meal based on that. There we go. It's a BuzzFeed quiz now.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.